Would you love if someone treated you the way you treat yourself? Sit with that question for a second. Because if you're honest, really honest, the answer for most of us is no. Here's the thing about high achieving women. We're so good at doing other things for other people. We're so good at loving other people well. We show up for our friends. We remember their birthdays. We check in on them when they're struggling. And then we turn around and treat ourselves like an afterthought. Self-love gets thrown out around a lot these days. And I think that's part of the problem. We hear it so much, we stop knowing what it actually means. So let's be clear about what self-love is not. It's not bubble baths. It's not spa days. It's not a good feeling you have on a good day. It's not a destination that you arrive at and check off on a list. Self-love is a practice. It's what you do, not what you feel. And the real test of it isn't how you treat yourself on a great day when everything's going right and it's easy to feel good. The real test is, how do you treat yourself on a hard one? So let's do a quick exercise. I want you to think of your closest friend. Now imagine she comes to you and says she made a mistake at work. Maybe she missed a deadline. Maybe she said the wrong thing in a meeting. What do you say to her? You probably say something like, "It's okay, everyone messes up. You're still good at your job. It's all good." Now think about the last time you made that same kind of mistake. What did you say to yourself? If you're like most of us, it probably sounded a lot more like, "I'm so stupid. Why do I always do this? What's wrong with me? Why can't I get this right?" That gap between how we treat people we love and how we treat ourselves, that's the whole thing. That's what we're talking about today. If you talk to your friend the way you talk to yourself, would that friendship survive? Would she keep coming back to you? Self-love isn't just about being nice to yourself. At its core, it's a process of witnessing yourself. Witnessing means actually paying attention, noticing what you're feeling, noticing what you need emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, not judging it, not fixing it right away, just seeing it and noticing it. And that knowing what you actually need, that's critical in your life, but it becomes non-negotiable when you're in a relationship with someone else. If you can't give yourself what you need, how do you expect someone else to? Think about that. And when you're not witnessing yourself, when you're ignoring what you need instead of paying attention to it, when you're overgiving, when you're burnt out, that doesn't just stay contained. It plays out subconsciously in every relationship you enter, and how much you let someone in, and what you tolerate, and how you show up when things get hard. Here's the deeper truth in this. If you can't treat yourself with love and kindness, how do you expect to attract someone who will give you that love and kindness? You don't attract from scarcity, you attract from wholeness. You have to feel it within yourself first in order to attract the right partner and in order to attract a healthy, loving relationship. So here's the reframe I want to leave you with. You don't have a love problem. You have a relationship with yourself problem. And that's actually really good news, because it means the thing that's been missing isn't out there somewhere waiting for you to find the right person. It's something you can start building within yourself today. So here's what I want you to do this week. Go back to that question. Would you feel loved if someone treated you the way you treat yourself? Ask yourself that question. Write down the answer. Journal on it. Notice where the gap is between how you show up for others and how you show up for you. Because that's the gap, that's the work, and it's the most important relationship you'll ever build.